It's a back-to-the-wall game. 0-3, halfway point of this group. Everyone else on 2-1, which does give us some hope because they'll still only be back on a team with 2 losses after tonight, because someone will lose the game between Finland and Slovenia. So Croatia, one of the big names of European basketball, currently ranked 21 on the FIBA World Rankings. 0-3 in the group. They're back firmly against the wall on the road here in Sweden. Need the win. Coming off the back of the 64-70 home loss to the Swedes over the weekend on game day 3. Sweden missed out in the last World Cup. It's the only world tournament they've missed out on. And there they are, in Norrköping in Sweden, absolutely needing the win. And don't forget, it's not just about getting to the second round. You're going to take results forward into that second round. So they've got to get wins, and they've got to start getting them now if they want to make the trip to the Philippines or Japan or Indonesia, depending on where the group takes them. Meanwhile, Sweden, in front of the home fans, as long as they don't get too excited, have got an opportunity here to make some noise in world basketball. The current number 51 ranked team on the FIBA World Rankings, 2-1 in the group. Victories over Finland and Croatia to give them that 2 wins. This will be a party night here in Sweden if they get the win. The watchword for this team is team. The sum of the parts greater. And as they showed in Croatia, it's not just about their frontline players, because Ludvig Hakassen, who is their leader in so many ways, went 1 from 8 from the field, and other people took up the slack. Denzel Anderson off the bench was phenomenal with 13 points. We'll talk about this more after the national anthems, and we'll start with the Croatian national anthem.
For the national anthem. This is the national anthem of Croatia.
And now the national anthem of Sweden. Well, the atmosphere is an atmosphere. beautifully sung rendition of the Swedish national anthem. And a picture of unity. With everything going on in the world. Statement by the two sets of players with the white t-shirts. Here are the three officials that make up the third team on the floor. Manu Mazzoni, Tomas Jezovicius, and Tomas Bessu from Italy, Lithuania, and France, respectively. And this is a big one. This is what qualifier basketball is all about. The established Croatians, one of the most successful teams in recent years in world basketball. Olympic finalists, medalists at Eurobasket, regularly at the Olympic Games. Could go out, not necessarily tonight, but could go out in the first round of these World Cup qualifiers. That's how big this game is for Croatia. And the starting lineup that will take the floor. Tomislav Lipsic was just the guy that showed up in the game in Croatia earlier in game day 4. The only player in double digits for Croatia had 20 points. Everybody else threatened to play, everyone else threatened to deliver, but they didn't. And Filip Kluzlin and Lulic in the backcourt in particular have to get this done and take control. There was a very slow tempo to the game. Only shot 55 shots on the game, Croatia. And in that type of game, I feel Håkansson will just control tempo and Sweden will just grind it out as they did with that big third quarter on game day 3, where they kept Croatia to 10. And if you're not hitting great percentages, you've got to get shots up and you've got to get on the glass. And those two things are pretty straightforward for Croatia. And the issue is, for me, will they just do whatever it takes to win? Or will they hang on to that purest view of basketball? Here's the starting lineup. The backcourt with Håkansson and Sharapovic was just ineffective offensively in game day 3, but they didn't need to because Godefroy showed up. Godefroy had a marvelous 16-point game. 5 from 7 was perfect from the three-point line. Plus 20 on the plus-minus when he was on the floor, and an efficiency rating of 22. And Bruganda on the inside was solid. Double-double for the big man from Badalona. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 6 from 8 from the floor. And this team believes in itself. And that's a dangerous team to play, and that's what Croatia have to come up with. And they're a team that's struggling at the moment with its self-belief. They've got to dig deep in some of the history of Croatian basketball to get some inspiration, perhaps. Ludwig, they're going to ask the head coach for Sweden. He's got to take a lot of credit here for the way that he has used the emotional side of national team basketball to really lift this Swedish national team. He plays every single play, every single pass. The Tissot countdown to tip-off. We're 1 minute away from the start of a game that could be an historic evening for Swedish basketball. It's not done and dusted in terms of if they lose tonight, are they done? No, there's still another competition window where they could make it through. But if they win tonight, they're through. Still results to be had because you take the results forward to the second round. But a little bit of pressure off if you know you've got your berth fixed in that next stage. Well, welcome everybody to Sweden, to Norrköping. And Sweden in the yellow uniform will get a first look at it. And why wouldn't Ludwig Håkansson handle the basketball? Comes off the high screen. Looks inside early touch. So they space the floor. Hakanson, little flare screen action, drops it inside. Gonna have a little bit of football called on that one. Nice option, but Croatia dealt with it really well. Unfortunate to not have the chance to run. Hakanson. Got to get himself offensively, got to get himself going. Paul, great recovery with Forsh, gets himself stepped through, puts up a prayer. Jopovic doesn't get it to drop, and Croatia, after a good series defensively, have a first chance to put some numbers up. Well, rush shot, poor shot from Tomislav Zupcic. The only guy to really perform. Jopovic moves it back to Hakanson. And this Sweden love to spend some time with it. Nice pass and composed finish. And right to the gut of the defense as Simon Brigander gets the 2. And that's how Sweden are gonna ride this one out. Kuzlin will move it on. Kundovic, inside out. Inside out for the 3 is off. They're shooting around 26% from the three-point line, Croatia, across these World Cup qualifiers. Hakanson will get it back. Team control basketball, ball control offense. Hakanson stops and pops behind the screen and doesn't really trouble anything, including the iron. 1 from 8 from the floor for the Bilbao club. Point guard, 25 now. Had 30 minutes in the win in Croatia, but individually didn't get his offense going at all. And Croatia themselves will slow it down and play some half-court basketball. Great first step, great stand. And there's just no confidence on that perimeter game at all for Croatia at the moment. Hakanson. Drops it inside. Brubo goes in with a pass. Brigander goes up with a prayer. It gets a soft roll. And Brigander, who flashed to the mid-post, hung on. Inside, reverse layup is blocked, and someone has got to step up. Not necessarily technically for Croatia, but with just a little belief. Sweden, space it again, take the tough 3 off the glass. Well, it's gone 7 o'clock locally, and the bank is open late, 7-0. Exactly the start that they want. Offensive rebound finds its way to Grudic. Pass. Zupcic fills it up. Nice find, and the man with confidence opens the account for Croatia. Rubo gets it off to Hakanson in the lane. Will kick it. Deep in the corner for 3 is no good. And Zupcic, why wouldn't he be the man accumulating the stats? Zupcic thinks about the 3. Moves it on. Stretches the floor. Grudic. Ball just thrown away. Vidovic on the floor, just pleading with the official, say, well, why would I be on the floor? Well, here's the replay of the late night bank. Both teams are going to grind this one out. At some point, one of them will get the quick run. Hakansan penetrates wide open for the three, is no good. Great work on the glass. Zupcic comes down with it. Zupcic in the lane, kicks. Kruzlin goes back inside. Zupcic goes off the glass. Will go to the free throw line for two.
Substitution, Sweden. Number 33, nummer 33, Jonas Jelenko får sin första ball. Till Sverige. Ut mellan nummer 18, Viktor Kallefors. Inför nummer 6, Tobias Borg. 2 shots from Slav Switch.
Two for two from the line, and Croatia trying to work their way back into this. Croatia have 5, and guess what? Zupcic has 5. Hakansan penetrates. The quick release in the corner is short. That's a rebound effort, and it stays with Sweden as Brigander just outworked everybody on the glass. He's 1 on 2, 1 on 3, comes up with it, comes off Zupcic's calf. Anderson turns it over. That's not the start he had the other day. And Croatia are fouled on the way to the hoop. And Ramlak, he's been relatively anonymous. Just keeps it alive. And Brigander is late. Borg has checked in for Sweden. It's just one of those hustle plays. The hustle play is going to result in Croatia having a chance to tie this at 7, halfway through the first. This is going to be one of those games that, if you're nervous, you could end up with no fingernails right now. It's not going to be one of those up and down games where teams are flowing and scoring. This is going to be a toe-to-toe grinded out one. Defensive rebound belongs to Sharapovic. Denzel Anderson hands it off. Hansson has it. No, Borg rather, sorry. Hansson puts it on the floor, tries to create a little space, stops and pops at the foul line, doesn't get it to go. Anderson's all over the glass. Hansson times space and knocks down the 3. This is what he needs. He needs to make one. Great work on the glass. Anderson off the bench with energy. Gets the offensive rebound and kicks it. Croatia try and answer with one of their own. Great work on the glass for 2. Gilic. The guard just got to find ways to contribute. Hakansan in the lane, drops it inside. Brigand inside out. It's scrambled defensively. Borg in the corner for 3 is no good. And Brigander just finds a way. Anderson looks down, makes sure he's outside the 3, doesn't get it to go. Sarapovic this time on the glass. And Sweden just outworking Croatia. 3:40 to go in 1. Hakansan likes the matchup he has, steps back, lets the 3 go, and back-to-back 3s. Ludwig Hakansan, 1 from 8. For 2 from the 3-point line on Monday night. Nice pass. Oh. Gudic must be feeling it. He stayed with the play, and the ball will stay with Croatia. And Gudic had the simple 2, tried to throw it down. Dovic will sit down. Let's take a look. Goes up. I'm going to throw that. No, he's not. And he stays with the play. Lin. The step back three from the corner is no good. That's a rebound, that's a putback, and that's how to get into the game and make a contribution. Ramlak with the offensive rebound and the two. Anderson bringing that same energy he brought on game day 3. Hakansan going for three from the three-point line. That's a 3-3-3 number. 3 from 3 from the three-point line, and he's quickly gone to 9 points. Defensive rebound pulled in by Nicholas Spires, who's just checked in. A real Bettis, another man in the ACB for Sweden. Hakansan. Spires will roll, doesn't get a look. A little bit of football played, and Sweden will get a new full team. 16-10, the home team have the lead at the moment. Just over 2 minutes to remain in the bottom, so to speak, of quarter one. The signs are good for Sweden because Hakansan had a really poor night in terms of individual scoring. Anderson didn't, he covered that. Borg didn't, he was decent as well. Borg, little shake, spins in the lane, drops it off to Spires, who steps back, goes inside to Borg, wide open. Anderson doesn't get it to go, and they get the 24 violation, almost trying to be too perfect with it. It's a roller coaster on the Sweden bench. But the highs are high and the lows are lows. It's emotional. In the half court, Filipovic puts it on the floor, gets to the foul line, had the pull-up, turns it down. And they turn it over again. Chance to run. Borg has it. All the way to the hoop for two is good. Tobias Borg goes coast to coast and backs up his 11 points. Couldn't have got it any closer to the baseline. No one stopped ball. And finger rolled it right at the ring. Pretty finish. And gets the result from the crowd. Let's take a listen to this Croatian timeout.
Sa Andersonom svičamo, okej, sad je bio dobar svič, imali smo dobru odbranu. U napadu ovdje dublje, mali, ovdje ide ovaj svoj rol, stavi krušku s ove strane. Dođi Šmajla ga mjesto Rame, bravo Rame. Slušaj, odigraj 5 strana, sa dribble handoffom, okej? Znači izađi ovdje, pusti na 5. Leđi i ovamo, dribble hand-off sa malim ovdje. Gledaj, poslije malih, poslije rola četvorka je gore, ti si gore. Ej, momci, ej, primili smo prelagane, skok, počeli na 5. Iza ti!
Well, that's a stat. Most points per 100 possessions for Sweden. That's efficiency. Someone in the stats has been busy. That's Croatia at the other end of the spectrum too. The issue they have, both teams, is that they don't only just break the 50 in terms of possessions per game. foul line jumper is good. And Kruzlin, that's been there most of the night so far, that open look from the foul line. Croatia got to back themselves a little bit on that one. Anderson will hand it off, little weave. Extra pass, wide open three, count it. Great execution. Super ball movement. And Force gets himself going. Blocking foul. Borg picks up the personal, never quite got position. And Mlajic will go to the free throw line. Sweden in the bonus or in the penalty. That's another thing, Croatia only committing the one foul. Sweden have had 21 points, a team that doesn't rack up big numbers points-wise. And Croatia just hasn't physically imposed itself or made a commitment to how it's going to play its defense in this game. Magic gets the 2 for 2, gets it back to a single-digit game. Last 40 seconds of quarter one. Anderson just about holds his 15. Forward, shakes a little move, steps back out. Nice flash to the high post. Anderson gets it back, puts up the three, hits nothing. Kruzlin in the lane, doesn't get the drop. Ball going the other way, will try and hold for the last shot. Croatia with fouls to give. Burn one. Supcic takes one for the team. 7-point game with 14 seconds remaining on the quarter. Hansen trying to close out this first quarter. Croatia trying to use up those fouls to reduce the opportunity for Sweden to get the shot they want. Hansen will inbound. Steps back for the tough three. Tries to buy the foul and doesn't get it. We'll try and talk to the referee about it. But we've reached the end of the first quarter, and what a great start by the home club. The home country has the 7-point lead. They lead this one at the end of one, 21-14. No free throws for Sweden. That tells you, well, it's one indication of how little defense is being played by Croatia in terms of no physicality at all. The field goal percentage problems for Croatia still exist, as these best plays of the first quarter will demonstrate how effective Sweden were. And Briganda somehow managed Well, if you want to find out anything at all about these World Cup qualifiers, download the app, scan the QR code, or you can go onto the website. All the qualifiers, all the regional breakdowns in Asia, in Africa, in Europe, in the Americas, every piece of information you could want. And there's a lot of information after this window. So check it all out. Start of quarter 2. Croatia with the basketball. Filipovic gets it into the half court. Magic puts it inside. It's all frantic. Filipovic goes baseline. That's going to come off the feet of Melvin Panzar. He's in left gold in Spain, so another Swede that's taking a trip for some sun. Filipovic nowhere to go on the baseline, gets it in. Kruzlin. Great defensive execution by Gadforsh. Just stayed in the lane. Had to go over him, and he couldn't get it over him to get there. 1.6 on the possession. They've got to just get it in and let it go. And nobody gets a touch. Only the third turnover for Croatia. Both teams taking really good care of the ball until then. Borg. Spires will hand off, looks to reposition on the screen. Great back cut. Herblow just throws it down. Herbko with a nice finish. Reestablishes the 9-point lead. Sakic wraps it, turns it over. And after telling everybody listening that Croatia and Sweden taking good care of the basketball, Croatia go back-to-back turnovers. Zoko Sakic currently in the Russian league with Avtodor. So watch the space situation at the moment with the horrendous situation in the Ukraine. Great job by Spires to the far side of the ring, can't finish. Took it strong. Sweden show a little trap. Sakic is the man who relieves the pressure, leans in, turns it over. And Sweden's defense is just scrambling. Tobias Ball goes for a real momentum lifting three-pointer, doesn't get it to drop. Still a 9-point game. Kruzlin drops it off, and Filipovic goes inside, but the inside is extended. And because of that, Spires is able to stay in the passing lane, comes up with a steal. Oh, pretty looking finish by Gedforsh, doesn't get it to drop. Sakic will hand it back to Filipovic and spot. Filipovic down the lane. Tries to construct a pass, and they're in turnover city at the moment. Panzar lines up the three in transition, that's off. Borg does a super job on the glass, but Spires, no, it's not Spires, it's Europko picks up the foul. They just never stop working the Swedish team defensively. It's not as if it's sometimes out of the purest coaching manual, but it's excellent in the way that they just help helpers, try and keep it alive. Team with a capital T. Croatia drops it to the inside. Vindovic, pretty finish. And why, oh why did they not do that more? 23-16. That would be the 6th point in the paint for Croatia. Borg tries to come off the screen, but then has to come back. Puts it on the floor. Tries to get to the far side of the ring. There'll be a blocking foul. Jelezniak picks up the personal. Some young players on this Croatian team. It's not the conversation that, from a commentary position, you normally have in terms of, oh, this is a potentially good team for Croatia, because if you make the team, regardless of age, you're a player. Nice curl. But the defense does everything it needs to do, and there was no option at all for Gudsfors. So fortunately, Sweden retained possession. Still 11 seconds on the clock. Well, a real deep three. And that'll be a Swedish basketball again. Retained by Ryabko. Goes to the baseline. Nice pass. The short two is no good. That's a rebound from Panzar. Borg for three. Gets it. All about Panzar's effort on the glass. And if you want to see emotion as well as technical excellence from a coach, just Coach Ludwig Durnas is just everywhere. That's an out of, well, they're going to call the jump. Ball will belong to Sweden. Panzar again, all over it. Absolutely all over it. Great slide to recover. Great effort all round. He got on the floor as well. Panzar sits, big effort off the bench. Got to bring energy when you come into the game. Håkansson into the half court. Håkansson and Borg in the back court. Jonas Ryabko. Traveled with it. No need for Croatia to panic. Down 10. 5:40 to go in the first half. But I'm not sure where they know they're going to get the next shot from. What I do know is they've turned it over again. Cole doesn't get the two, but will have to go to the free throw line to earn both. The point we're trying to make here is, as an example, Tomislav Zubcic, who's just who had 20 points in the game in Croatia, only has 5 field goal attempts at the moment, and he's had to go searching some of those. I'm not really sure, and this is the question, I'm not really sure where this Croatian team is trying to get the ball at all. 12 down, 5:20 to go. You know, running continuity sets, trying to get a little isolation in 2 main games is fine, but you got to find ways to score on Filipovic, and they ran nothing to get that. Takes a tough 3 and ticks it over, gets it back to single digits. That's all it has to be. Stay within touch, work your way back into the game. Håkansson out top. Ganda looks to around a little pick and roll on a reposition. He'll dive. Håkansson finds a little space and gets the 2. What a cute little move. Comes off the screen and it holds his space, and then that opens up the lane. Tremendous execution by Ludwig Håkansson. Just a super, super move. Completes the 3-point play, and after his woes offensively on Friday night, forget those right now. Mid-range twos, doesn't get to go. Briganda's all over the glass. Sweden run the floor. Håkansson has a look. Doesn't like the maps, drops it inside. And Briganda can't get the two to drop. Tough layup, in traffic. That's another example. As that gets to the foul line, that's just a real shot. Get to the foul line, pop the jumper. You know, wide open. He's picking it up, and he has no idea where he's looking at options. End line possession for Croatia. Just over 4 to go in 2. And they'll take that crazy leaning fadeaway jump shot and they pass up others. Håkansson trying to really make hay where the sun shines. Drops into the lane, goes upstairs. And Briganda gets the tip. Croatia will take the timeout. 3:43 to go in the first half. And Sweden at the moment, just rampant. A win will guarantee they are playing second round World Cup qualifier basketball, and they are doing everything they should do to get to that place. Let's take a listen to Croatia's timeout.
Ako ide dole, uzmi ga ti mali, idi tamo. Alo, trojka, izađi ovde, jebovi. Pa daj malo, probudi se. 10 skokova si uzim. Idemo otvoriti ovaj otvoreni šut.
Well, some traveling Croatian fans, and there are plenty of situations where these fans have been following Croatia all over Europe and watching some of the great names of European basketball. Now they're just in a situation, full team down, 3:43 to go in the half. That's not the issue. The issue is, I'm not sure they know where they're going to score or how they're going to score. Sweden show a little pressure coming out of the timeout. So important that something in that timeout is going to ignite this Croatian offense. Filipovic for 3 is good. Well, there you go. The whole play was designed to get him coming off the stagger. Comes off the stagger, knocks down the 3. It's not rocket science. Great defensive effort, almost comes up with the steal. Going to go travel, and they get the turnover. Great reaction coming out of the timeout for Croatia. Anderson with the travel. Croatia with the chance to go back-to-back scores and get it back to single digits. Filipovic, the one guy who's come in and looks comfortable shooting the basketball. Same play going the other way. Doesn't get it to go. Croatia with the offensive rebound. Get a new 14. Great little drive for 2 is good. And Delesnak, 5-0 coming out of the timeout. Closes it to 9. Another stop here, and all the momentum going into the half is with the team in red. Håkansson gets his feet set, strokes the 3, is good. Well, as poor as he was on Friday in terms of scoring, he's having a night. Two is no good. Briganda even though he's out of position, comes down with a defensive rebound. And Hakan Son, who's feeling it. Briganda relieves the pressure at the high post. Hakan Son will be all right, came off the defense. Only 8 on the clock. Nice find. Anderson, oh. They answer the little 5-0 run with a 6-0 run of their own. And Anderson makes his first 3 of the night. There'll be a whistle on the play. Hakan Son picks up the personal 3rd team foul for Sweden. Wisnak drops it inside. Inside out, wide open 3 is not good. Big effort on the glass though. Dovic, who's listed as a shooting guard. Big time scorer normally. Coming into this qualification window, he's averaging 16 points a game on only 18 minutes a game, so instant offense type numbers. Filipovic on the baseline with 1:22 remaining in the half. Zubcic outside. Sweden's defense has been out of the top draw. Ball's knocked away. Chance to run, and why wouldn't Sweden want to run? Filipovic needs Hakan Son will bring it out of the corner. And there was fouled. Mismatch was just going to be no battle at all. So Filipovic took one for the team. Both teams in the penalty now. Just a minute to go. Hakan Son turns down a 3, steps back for a deeper 3. He's short. Chance to run, no transition at all for Sweden. And Sweden will take the timeout. Ramlak beats everybody down the floor to get the dunk. Close it to a 13-point game. Sweden will take the timeout. 44 seconds remain. Interesting to see if they want to go quick. See if they get 2 for 1. Let's take a listen.
Bra jobbat grabbar. Play här. Mikko kommer med play. Vi spelar 3 sidor för Chris. Om du känner att det är liten och du vill posta, säg till Simon så poppar han va. Viktor som 4. Så Viktor är som 4, Viktor är här. Kom ihåg exit screen om han väljer din sida. Tobbe och Ludde, ni får göra som ni vill. Vem som ska ha boll, vem som ska sätta screen. Om du vill passa Ludde och sätta screen på Chris, Simon och Viktor om du vill. Okej, uppe, ner, Simon för Tobbe. Och sen har vi här alternativ. Är det Viktor eller? Okej? Ja, det är på posten. Defensivt sen, vi har stor line-up. Var beredd på att byta allting nu på slutet. Varför vill ni göra face? Hej, det är så returtagning, kom igen! Hej, var aggressiv, de kommer kalla slappar.
Last 40 seconds, they're going 2 for 1, or they're going to run their stuff. They're going to run their stuff. Here comes Henson, Giants to the inside, drops it off, but easy 2. Good Porsche finishes the play perfectly. There's around it's under a 2-second differential. Croatia will hold on to this and try and make this a 13 or a 12-point game at the half. Filipovic, who's been very good, puts it on the floor, drops it down on the back cut. Well, the reverse layup was extravagant, and that'll do it. Well, if you felt the pressure of the moment was going to get to this Swedish national team, think again. They've come out at home, a chance to make the second round of the World Cup qualifiers. And they've just put together a half of basketball that's exceptional. They lead it at the half, 41-26. Croatia have a lot of talking, thinking, but they've got to come out here and play in the second half. Statistically, again, Croatia struggling, 30 and 33% respectively against 40 and 44. Sweden winning the battle on the glass. 10 assists tells you so much about how this game is being played against 4 for Croatia. Hakanson has 15 points and has just stroked the 3. Rebecco backing him up well. Going to get a chance to have a look at the best plays of that first half in a moment, and there are a lot of them. Tremendous pressure-filled performance by Sweden.
Och det är killarna först och det är alltså Hakim mot Edvin och vi säger klara, färdiga, kör!
So here are those best plays of the first half, and right from the get-go, they shared the basketball, created opportunities for each other, and they finished plays. And Hakanson, whether it be creating or filling it up from deep, he's had a real perfect first half. Still, that big question, we raised it during the first half, is how are Croatia going to score? How are they going to try to score? Are they going to try to isolate people? Are they trying to run plays to get particular people to shot? Or it doesn't look that way. They're trying to play continuity offense, make people make decisions, and then late in the clock maybe you'll get some pick and roll action. And Sweden are just dealing with it. They're dealing with it to the tune of keeping them in a half down to 26 points. And if there is ever a coach who lives every moment of every pass, you're looking at him right there. Ludvig Vigadas, who's done a marvelous job with his team. He's out there playing. He's like your sixth man, standing on the sideline. Hakanson with a pretty finish on that play where he just created the whole orchestrated by his coach. Coach, come cheerleader, come technical expert, come mentor, anything you want. So, tremendous performance by Sweden. We'll be back for more action after taking a look at what the World Cup means.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Chabashik Gets to 3, that's a big score. Slovenia take the lead in the closing stages of this first quarter. Renatus, what a pass! Oh, baby! Throws it down. Well, Grashulis. Germany are going to put it up. No, they're going to pass it. And they get a 3 from Benzing. Wow. What a sequence. A 4-point trip down the floor.
Rosenthal draws the switch. Tough 3. Jumper Vene knocks it down. It's good. Simson de Vene. That is why he was the leading scorer in window number 1.
Mattis now, pick and pop, finds Lomash. Well, Grace still here. Now, what do we have here? Obasan throws it down with a bit of authority. Well, Obasan, great defense. And in transition, we've got Obasan Airlines. Alley-oop, and the dunk by Fusik. Earring staying with it, sticking to Abramovich. Now the fake, the handoff. Oh, I've had enough of this. Get out of my way. Koprivica throwing it down. And alley-oop. And Papagiannis flushes it and will go to the line for a potential 3-point play. That's a good connection there with Papanikolaou, the second time in this game.
Canson gets it off. Good push. Tries to handle. Under 5 again on the shot clock. Defense is the winner at the moment. Oh, from the halfway, from the sideline. Good push. Nowhere to go. Right in front of the Croatian bench.
The lefty. Okban Ulubai, his first 3, and now the steal right at the buzzer. Oh, he made it! He made it! Are you kidding me?
Well, Croatia's top scorer came off the bench. Goran Filipovic, we said in commentary, the only guy that came in with any real confidence to just get his feet set and let it go. And there's plenty of talent on that Croatian lineup. Just got to find a way to just take off the shackles a little bit and just play that. Whatever the whatever the way they're trying to get this done, they're trailing by 15. The percentages are just through the floor. Whereas going the other way, there's a team in yellow that has so much confidence, and Ludwig Hakansson is the man that really sums that up. 4 from 7 from the three-point line. 1 from 2. 15 points personal. Hakansson, who, don't forget, coming off a 1 from 8 game, albeit that Sweden won that 1 point when he scored, when he went 1 for 8. That's not impacted his confidence at all. He knew he was taking good shots. He knows he's got a leadership role within this team, and he's brought that role to the floor at home, trying to lead his team to the second round of the World Cup qualifiers. So Croatia, Filipovic leads them with 6. Ipsic again contributing with 3 rebounds. And Dreznak has the 2 assists. Assist is the issue. They just, I think 4 assists on the whole half. They're not creating for each other. The movement's very static. And I just can't believe that we're talking about a Croatian national team. A team that really understands how to play the game is being given a lesson by Sweden at the moment. Two from 2. He's still -6 when he's been on the floor. His team trailed by 15. There again, guys come off the bench, he's shooting the ball, he's only taken 2 shots. Very difficult for national teams. When you're in national teams, you've got 12 players who normally are one of the leading players on their club programs. They've got to come in, and some of those guys have got to take a not a secondary role as such, but a different role. And you've got to be prepared to accept that. One team that is clearly accepted is this Swedish team. Arkansson leads them with 15. Berggander with 7 rebounds. Arkansson with 3 assists to go with those 15 points. He's having a night. So Sweden, it's just everything is just for the team, and they're doing a marvelous job. Could have been a very pressurized game for them. Atmosphere in this gym is just phenomenal. Take a listen to this before we start. Here we go then, start of quarter 3. Ramlak will inbound the basketball. Filipovic is going to start this second half as he should. And they've just got to be a little bit more tempo, a little bit more aggressive and being the aggressor. Great hands though, super job defensively. They hustle it down and the 3 is off. And we're going to have a whistle on the play. But you love the tempo. Croatia come out a little quicker. Taking the earlier shot. Didn't get it to drop, but more activity on the offensive boards. All good signs coming out of the locker room. They just need to get some early confidence going. Akansson. The big thing for Sweden is they can't get passive. That's 2 quick fouls for Croatia. Sweden can't just come out here and defend what they have. Such a good team when they're the aggressor. Got to continue to do that. Akansson inbounds. And gets it back. Nice pass to the inside. Briganda can't handle it though. And Croatia get the stop. And move it down the floor. Look to be aggressive on the end of the break. Filipovic has a look, doesn't like it, the option, pulls it out. Kruzlin has it, goes back to Filipovic. They gap Filipovic, he's going to put it up. Nice move to the inside. Extra pass is good for 2. Much better start as Ramlak picks up his 7th point. 13-point game, just under 9 to go in 3. Akansson. Three is no good. Offensive rebound. Briganda gets a long arm on it. Tries to get to the middle. Goes back to the right hand. Going to travel. Take a look. Gets to the middle. Hasn't picked it up yet. Picks it up. Drags the pivot foot. Clear travel. Opens up down the middle. They go with a little floater and 1. Great effort. Makovic, 20-year-old. Why not go a little younger? Why not find some inspiration off the bench? Makovic really gives them that. Chance to get this back to 10. That'll make it a 5-0 start. Akansson just got to re-establish it. A little bit of order to the game at the moment. Drops it inside. Filipovic needs a pass, finds one. Akansson, they got to put this up. And they can't get it to go, and Croatia are off to the races. Numbers down the floor, and they blow the gimme and bunny of a layup. That's another energy-sapping moment. Because going the other way, there's going to be a foul. What could have been a 41-33 and get back on defense and continue ends up with that. Ramlak picks up the personal. Jones, Rebecco finds himself on the free throw line. I was trying to say that the foul was before the shot. I think that's stretching it. Two for 2 from the line. Should settle down the Swedish nerves. It's the first 2 points of this 3rd quarter, 2.5 minutes in. Can't change the tempo. Got to keep this a little quicker. Ramlak comes off the screen, has a look at his options, has to back out. This is a little bit first half-like for Croatia. Ramlak outside the 3, got to put it on, got to put it up. And they force one, but they get it to the ring. Now they hustle and get it back. Get a new full team. And Sweden, through Gagenda, are going to corral that in. And Forsh calms it down, gets it back to Hakansson. Likes the matchup, disappears, wide open in the corner for three. Count it. Forsh just licked his lips, gets his feet set, and strokes the three. Croatia pushed the other way, get the offensive rebound. Definitely a better performance by them, but mountain to climb. Foul's going to be called on Tomislav Zipsic. There's a happy coach. 46-31. Sweden have just withstood that little start to the third quarter of intensity from Croatia. Croatia already in the penalty. 6:25 remains in the third. But the signs are good for Croatia. They just need some stops right now. Kanson. Turnover. Numbers down the floor. 3-on-2. Filipovic for the easy finish. All off the defense. And Filipovic has come up with another one. Back-to-back hoops for the guard. Sweden take the timeout. Flags are out for the Croatians. They trail this by 11. And Filipovic with his points in that first half, and now his intensity in this third quarter. Turning it around for Croatia. Sweden timeout.
Fortsätta hålla intensiteten uppe i försvaret och så komma till någonting bra offensivt som Mikko kommer in.
Set a play up. No more fists right now. Come on.
Hey, defensivt. Glöm inte bort. De tar de här andra bollarna nu. Vi måste ta de här returerna, grabbar. Let's go. Mikko. Spela vanligt 3 för Viktor och gå ner. Okej? Ta våran tid. Om ni vill passa, om ni vill ha Tobbe, Ludde, Viktor, Simon och Jonas.
Antagligen byter så ge mig tiden i så fall löper den ner också.
Okej? Så först Leia.
Nu glömmer vi det.
Okej? Jobbade.
Jag går baseline.
Kan vi få tag på några lösa bollar kan vi spela lite.
Let's go.
Bra jobbat, grabbar. Bra jobbat. Ja.
Foul, Croatia. Number 5, Philip Kruslin.
Philip Kruslin fouls halfway line, or his team are already in the penalty. Just going to send Sweden straight out of the timeout, straight to the free throw line. Bosch on the free throw line, misses the first. And goes 0 for 2, so okay, they get the negative foul, but upstairs, oh, what a finish. Emotion in the game now for Croatia. Makovic again is the man who provides it. Gets out on the runway, takes off, knocks it, throws it down. Single-digit game. Before that's going to be on the way down. Was it? Tough one. Ball's knocked away, but they hang on. Filipovic with a short one, misses the little bunny. They take the three on the step out. He's no good. So much more energy for the guys in red right now. On the glass, they're just getting after it. Sweden have the 11-point advantage. They shoot the pass to the block. Inside, outside, extra pass. Lines up the three. It's good. And why wouldn't you? Tobias Ford from the corner. There's money in the bank. Back out to a 14-point game. Nothing but string. Let's take a listen to the Croatian timeout.
Odigraj nogom i bol, bravo. Znači, hand off, ovde, pin down. Slušaj, gledajte ovde, kruška. Ti si ovde na kao. Flare za tebe ovde, jesno. Okej? Znači, ostani tu, na krušku odigraj. Ostani tu, treba. Flare, kruška, ako imaš, zavrni ovde i idi do kraja.
Here we go, and after the timeout for Croatia, they have to get it under 10, get it into that single digits and maintain it. Back out to 14, and there's Filipovic. It's a great way to come out of the timeout. Just got to get the stop, get it back to single digits, and things start to look good for Croatia. And then they give up the easy two as Spires just wanders down the lane.
Foul, Sweden. Number 12, nummer 12, Håkansson. Han får sin andra foul. Substitution, Croatia. Stofnäppjas, nummer 2. Two-shots, number 2.
Far too easy as Europko sliced to the lane. Croatia have to play perfect basketball right now. 4 minutes in the third to go. Perfect basketball. He's not missing free throws. Filipovic misses the first. When the weight of the world is on your shoulders, this is how it feels. For 2. Just makes the task that much more difficult. Here's Håkansson again. They get the entry they want. Action away from the ball. Borg with a step back, doesn't get it to go. Defensive rebound pulled in by Matkovic. And here comes Filipovic. He goes upstairs again for the throwdown. It's like an air show. And Matkovic is the man flying everything. Håkansson feels a little double team, goes to the inside, great rotation. Broken up, that's more like it from Croatia. The intensity appears, the action offensively and defensively away from the ball. Here's Filipovic looking again for the assist upstairs. The elevator button pushed and throws it down. Well, they almost gave ball to wide open again. He goes up, blows it. Chance to get this to 10 or single digits. Grozny fills it up. We've got a single-digit game, and Croatia, with momentum, on the way back. Again, in rhythm, at speed. Don't worry about the technicalities. Get down, get open, and make open shots. Nice little pick, short roll. Again, it's the inside, steps back. Foul was on the floor, but Croatia in the penalty. Well, there's the foul. You got to think, did I need to put my hand in that cookie jar? Lesnak thought he did. Briganda on the free throw line. Well, there's a lid on this basket at the moment for Sweden. Double-digit rebound night again for Briganda. Comes up empty. Croatia being given lifelines here by Sweden. 56% from the free throw line. Filipovic just added to Briganda's block stats. No one had moved the big man out of the middle. Filipovic goes up. That was only going one way. Kruzlin, same spot, is short this time. Sakic keeps it alive. Croatia just about retain possession, get a new 14. At speed, off the glass for two is no good. It's a great effort on the glass. Super work by Makovic, and he really has single-handedly almost dragged his team back into this. They trail 7. Ball plays on the catch. And again, they turn it over. Oh, Matovic throws it down hard. And the air display continues. Carlo Makovic, the Mega Soccer Bet star, goes to 11 points, of which 6 have been from above the ring. 5-point game. Sweden need to settle down. Anderson is going to have a chance to do it from the free throw line, as that's just a crazy foul. Anderson takes the first shot off the 3, and Kruzlin runs straight into Anderson's space. Anderson has a chance to restore the 8-point advantage. And again, another free throw goes begging. At last. .140 going 3. Denzel Anderson makes it a 7-point game. A little bit more breathing space for Sweden. As always, got to be down this end of the floor. Govic pulls up, got to make that. Panzar into the half court. Little runner goes inside to Spires for the attitude throwdown. 9-point game. Croatia can't let all that work be undone. Kruzlin moves it on, gets it back, plays off the catch. Sakic is off. Ball's kept alive, but Spires clears up the mess. Anderson, ambitious, and Croatia. Quick look, easy 2. Makovic is suckered into that one. Yin stance. Ball's going to the sideline. Makovic just bumps him a little too hard. No need to do it either. Sweden a chance to make this a 9-point advantage. Croatia will get one more, at least one more look. Croatia looking to get the last shot of this third quarter. Cruzin has it, gets inside, stops in the lane, step through, there's a foul. Interesting to see if they call this on the floor. Spies is going to foul there. And I didn't think they would give shots. Plenty of time here for Croatia to close out this third quarter and close it to a 7 or a 6-point game. Cruzin outside, gets his feet set, gets a little clear look. They're going to call the travel. .2 seconds. Do Sweden get it, or are they just Borg going to try and put it up, puts up the prayer, almost gets it to count. So Croatia have dragged themselves back into this. They win that quarter, cut it to a 9-point game, 59-50. Croatia need to win. Sweden 10 minutes away. Shooting just kills them in games. We're going to get a chance to look at the best plays in that third quarter. Well, Croatia came out much more aggressive. But Popovic got the steal, and then they start throwing the alley-oops, and they had the ideal foul in Makovic, the 206. He's only 20. The mega soccer bat player really did put on a bit of a highlight show. Well, all the information, who qualifies, who needs to do what in qualification. Download the app, the World Cup Qualifier app, and you can get to see all the news, all the action. If people get themselves in a position to make the second round, what do they have to do? It's all there. Look at the websites too. FIBA World Cup Qualifiers, all the regional qualifiers in the other parts of the world. Every piece of information you could want. Here we go then, start of the fourth quarter. Borg comes off a repositioned screen, moves it on, extra pass to the corner, wide open, Panzar is no good. And that will be a Croatian basketball, I believe. Makovic again in the thick of it. Youngster doing a really good job. Opens up, turned down. It's good, he's feeling it. 7-point game. find an answer somewhere on that 12-player roster, and Matkovic at the moment is that answer for Croatia. Borg, little shake and bake, didn't go anywhere. Great rotation by Kruzlin, comes up with a steal, 4-on-3. Croatia to the ring, and Matkovic again is up above the ring. The Swedish crowd will begin to feel a little worried. The prize is great, the pressure enormous. Here's Borg. Anderson lines up the three, is off. When does Hakasson come back? Sakic lines up the three, got it! Timeout Sweden, we got a 2-point game and we've got a game. 8:27 to go in 4. And Sweden, leading by 15 at the half, have been dragged back to a 2-point game. This Swedish timeout is going to be an interesting place to be. Let's take a listen.
Vi måste vara beredda att faula på breaksen. Är du med? Vi kan inte låta dem springa på oss. Okej? Hej! Offensivt! Tre sida, okej. Rör den för kryss och lite sånt där. Men när de här lägena kommer, om de är aggressiva, bollrörelse, glöm inte bort att tackla.
22 fast break points for Croatia. That's a big time stat from where it was at the half.
Okej? Vi får tre sida, okej? Defensivt.
And Sakic, years and years and years of experience, wasn't going to shy away from the open shot. Having a super season in the FIBA Europe Cup. That's a different bench right now. But cometh the hour, cometh the man. Hakasson is back in the game for Sweden. And Matkovic is on the way to being a national hero. 6 for 7 from the field, 13 personal. Hakasson has the basketball. Action away from the ball. Sharpovic with a runner, doesn't get it. Reganda goes up. He's going to be fouled. He's going to have to go to the free throw line. Reganda comes back. Sharpovic comes back. Hakasson has the basketball. And almost normal service restored, but Reganda's going to have to go to the free throw line, which has not been the best place for Sweden so far this evening. Needed to make it, did. This one's going all the way down to the wire. Reganda, when he needs to, comes up big, makes the second of the free throws, makes it a 2-possession game with 8 minutes to go. Filipovic and Sakic will take the handoff. Sakic left open, decides to put it on the floor. That's going to be offensive. Sakic, or the phrase, you know, stay within your skill set, stay in your lane, whatever you want to say. You're guarded by the guard Borg. He's going to beat you speed-wise, cuts off the lane. And Sakic should have just, okay, it's not there, let's move the ball, let's get it back. Big-time defensive play by Tobias Borg. Hakasson in the half court. Took the high pick, we'll get the stagger. Hakasson for three. Oh, he's feeling it. Tonight is his night. They come out 5-0 after the timeout. Filipovic gets it back. 12 on the possession. Filipovic to answer with three. Does! Now we've got a head-to-head, toe-to-toe battle. 7 minutes remain. Hakasson needs a pass, finds one. Yeah, they call the travel, I think. And Sharepovic again, he's having one of those offensive nights he'd rather forget. 1 for 10 in Croatia on game day 3. But whereas Hakan Son has come up with a huge game, we're still waiting for Sharepovic to join the party. That weave action, who's in with a 3, is no good. It's a rebound by Briganda. Just a rock on the inside that this team is built around. Hakan Son needs someone to lift, does. Ball's knocked away. Nice pass. Nice pass. Oh, what a play. Hakan Son created something out of nothing, and Briganda finished the play. They have nowhere to go. Borg, nowhere to go. Briganda moves, gets hit, and finishes the play. That play could quite easily have gone the other way, and Croatia should have been going down with the ball to take the lead. Briganda can't make the extra point. Filipovic, it opens up, stops in the lane for the floater, doesn't get it to drop. And Briganda is a one-man wrecking crew on the glass. If it's there, he's pulling it. Hakan Son for 2, pretty play. Timeout Croatia. And Hakan Son has returned. Sweden have returned. They lead by 8, 6:01 to go. Timeout Croatia.
Adaptirali su se malo, Majiću jednom odira, okej? Ali brzo, gledaj. Kad uđemo ovdje, Kruška, kad uđeš unutra, na stranu petice izađi. Odi ti, mali. Znači ti, ako je pas unutra, preko petice, raširi ovaj pik. Ako nema, ide dalje prednost. Kad idemo s ove, prenesi s jedne na drugu stranu, ili jasno? Hej, ima još vremena. Ajdemo, na piku nismo dobri, nemoj da nas splita ovdje unutra. Agresivno iskoči na piku. Ajde, rađe faul nego da probije,
68-60, 6 minutes to go. Sweden 6 minutes away from confirming their place in the second round. Briganda has a double-double again. Back-to-back double-doubles. Come to the national team window. Go double-double. And just get it done for your country. Important Croatia coming out the timeout. Get a shot they want. Can't lose that tempo, that rhythm they had in this second half. Been so much sharper, quicker. Filipovic has been a real reason for that. To the corner, Sakic for 3 is good. Zeljko Sakic at 33 just stroked it sweetly. Hakan Son looks inside. Bo needs a pass, finds it. Hakan Son's got it. 5 seconds on the clock. This is going up. Tries to create a space, turns it over. Jelko's gonna lay there. Sakic for 2. Zeljko Sakic gets the 2. We got a 3-point single possession game. All about Croatia playing quicker. Oh, and the extra step. As long as it's just a limp, Hakan Son with 20 points. We'll be back. Yeah, trip. Just tripped over the toe. Zeljko Sakic, back to back. 3 in the corner, 2 on the break. The net effect, single possession game. 5 to go. Borg. That's a catch. That's a tough pass. Spinning baseline. Nice pass. Oh, they blow to 2. Again, they're looking at the officials. Finish the play. Filipovic, chance to tie on this possession. Filipovic is far too far away. Kuzlin ties it at 68. And the air is sucked out of the arena. Under 4.5 to go, and Kuzlin just silenced the whole of Sweden in the half court. Rekbo, quick cut. Pass really didn't make life easy for him. Whistle on the play. And that will put Croatia into the penalty. Better pass, and Sweden would have just Briganda go into the basket. But Sakic decides to manhandle it. Foul called. End line possession. Croatia in the penalty. Sweden still have 4 to give. Canson has it where you want the basketball to be. Briganda for 2, blows it. Gonna go blocking foul. I think it's the right call. Sakic won't. It's turns and twists. And Briganda goes up through the contact. That Croatian bench has to be a little careful. The coach can control his own emotions, etc. But when 4 assistant coaches are up, interesting situation. On the free throw line, give Sweden back the lead, and they've taken the technical foul as well, I think. And I can't. Well, Briganda has not had a great night from here, and his great night continues to not be great. Everywhere, double-double on the game already. Goes 0 for 2, and free throws could be the undoing of Sweden right now. Filipovic in the half court. Sakic. Filipovic got to be a threat. Gets his feet set, puts up the 3. Is fouled on the release and will go to the free throw line. Marcasson all over it, picks up the personal. And I didn't think I'd be saying this at the half. Goran Filipovic goes to the free throw line to give Croatia the lead with 3:45 to go in the 4th. Call as you like. Sweden shooting 55% from the free throw line. They will rue those misses, or could rule those misses. Filipovic goes 3 for 3, exactly what you need. 11 from 20 from the free throw line. That's a criminal night. Arkansson gives it up. Tobias Ball. Arkansson, they go inside. Briganda goes up with a jump hook for 2. You'd almost say foul him, the way he shot the free throw so far. Back to a 1-point game. 3:20 remains. Filipovic will take the ball screen, gets to the foul line, goes up with a floater for 2. Wow, what a game this guy's having. 18 points personal for Filipovic. Arkansson turns the corner, goes in. I think that was touched. Referees just have to make sure they get it right. There's the pass, there's the touch, and did Briganda get a touch after that? We'll get it from this line. Sakic knows. And the referees, not surprisingly, get it right. Only one turnover for Croatia in this quarter. That's a crucial number. Filipovic drops it inside. Ikovic goes up with a jump hook, doesn't get it to go. Briganda gets another rebound. To the ring, dumps it off. Borg's going to go to the free throw line. If there was anyone you would want to go to the free throw line, he's your man. Borg makes the first, as you'd expect. Two for two. One-point game, 2:20 on the clock. Filipovic backs it out. Sakic will ball screen and looks to post up on the mismatch. They're going to go high-low. They turn it down. What a steal. They just went away from Sakic. You had the mismatch with Hakanson. Nice pass, easy two, and Sweden are back up one. Super finish. Rebecco. That's a hell of a steal. Sweden play Sweden basketball and lead it by one. Filipovic takes the ball screen, gets to the elbow, stops, pops from the foul line, and kisses the glass for two. It's been phenomenal. 20-point game for the guard. Hakanson answers with the easy two going the other way. Toe-to-toe tough now. Toe-to-toe. Answered. Croatia getting it done again. 1:15 to go. Hakanson. Don't forget, Sweden win. They qualify. Briganda, little floater. Not the most convincing shot you've ever seen. And Briganda misses the two. And foul. All over Sakic's shoulder. Sweden still have 2 fouls to give, so their ability to control the outcome for use of fouls is a little limited right now. Filipovic trying to take some time out of this. The score now makes life really interesting for Croatia. Here's Kruslin. This is going up. Kruslin, left hand, far side of the ring, is blocked. What a play. Briganda with the block that may give Sweden a place in the second round. Hakanson, but they've got to score. Turns the corner. Nowhere to go. Hakanson for three. Is fouled and will go to the free throw line to give Sweden the 2-point advantage. But they have struggled all night from the stripe. Oh, what a crazy foul by Filipovic. First one is good. Before tonight's game, Hakanson had not missed a free throw. He's tied this one at 77 apiece. moves them to a 1-point lead. Make that a 2-point lead. Ice in the veins of Ludwig Hakasson. They lead this 79-77. He never doubted himself. I don't think these fans doubted him at all. Croatia take the timeout. 26.4 seconds remain. Sweden will get the ball back. Surely they'll go full court for the one shot. Croatia, no fouls to give, no timeouts. This is it for them. Every piece of information has to be done right now. These fans living this. I'm living it. This is what World Cup qualifier basketball is all about. The chance to take that step towards the finals. And Sweden are close. But Croatia still have a possession right now. That is the biggest double-double, I think, of Karlo Makovic's national team career. Not in terms of numbers, but in importance. He's a fundamental part of how this team has dragged themselves back into this. Sweden with 2 fouls to give, and that gives them some real options here. Don't have plenty of opportunity to foul. Milivojevic moves it on. Sakic. They're not going to take the foul. This is going up. Kruzin goes inside for the layup. Oh, what a block! They're going to count it good. Need to see it again. There's going to be some time on the clock. I'm not really sure how Mr. Manzoni can call it from where he was. They don't have an IRS. They don't have the review. Yep, they're going to have a look. Going to have a look. The referees have got this wrong. Sweden are in the second round. Hopefully we get to listen. Let's take a look. That's a goaltend. Ball that hit the backboard. They will not need much to look at right now. Then we've got to find out how much time left in the game. Ball hits the backboard. Basket interference, 5 seconds left. Sweden have 5 seconds to make the second round. As soon as the ball was touched, that would be the game. That would be the basket good. Therefore, there's 5 seconds. There you go. 5 seconds remain. Sweden have a timeout. 5 seconds to make the second round. Take a listen.
One inside.
We got 5 seconds.
Yeah. I think they fucked up. Here, we can attack. Listen, they have no fouls to give.
Hey, någon måste bli öppen. Någon måste bli öppen.
We're good. Get offensive.
Kom igen nu boys, kom igen, vi hinner det här.
Well, personally, you'd love to see them throw it to the inside and go up in traffic. Croatia with no fouls to give. Akasan with 25. Rebecca with 13. Borg with 12. Uganda has a double-double. Sweden have a basketball team. 5 seconds. They score. They could be in the second round. Something open, preferably on the inside. That's not where you want it. It's with who you want it. Akasan gonna step back for the three, doesn't get it. And Sweden make a real mess of the last 5 seconds. They go into overtime. Got to do it in another 5 minutes of play. What a second half by Croatia. What a performance by the Croatians to come back. Sparked by Filipovic, Karlo Makovic. Where was that level before? Here's the stats. 79-79 is all that really matters. But everything got better for Croatia in that second half. Just a phenomenal performance. Here's the two. And what he does really well is he takes it right to the backboard. And that made the call easy for the officials once they had a look. Five more minutes. Well, who would want 5 more minutes of this World Cup qualifier action here in Europe? Sweden trying to take that step into the second round. They've got to play another 5 minutes to do it. Croatia trying to stay alive, trying to give themselves a realistic chance to make the second round. Have just come back from 15 down in the second half and were just tremendous. $29 points for Croatia. They were struggling to score 50 at the half. We got 29, 24 and 29 in the second half. That's where Croatia basketball, 53 points in the second half. They've just been exceptional. They've got to continue with that tempo, with that way of playing. And then they have a real shot at a huge win. Got to say, Mr. Manzoni was right on the call. Top referee. Great job by the officials too in this game so far. Povic moves it on. They're going to go to the second side. Turnover, that's not the way they wanted to start. Sweden have a 3, 4 on 2. Off the glass, the 2 is good. And the man from the first game, well, the game on Friday, Victor Gadafors comes up with a steal and the score. What a start. What a start. And Borg picks up the personal. And they still have fouls to give. That's a tough finish. Still have a foul to give to Sweden, lead it by 2. Nice pass. Oh, what a block. Oh, what a block. Repko with the block. That's 2 defensive plays that have been phenomenal. Borg puts it on the floor, gets to the middle, kicks. Extra pass, Borg for 3. Is good. 2 great defensive stops, taking it to the ring and the 3, and Sweden have a 5-point lead. Filipovic, he's not lying down at all. Gonna back it out, plenty of time here for Croatia. They're gonna go to the inside. Gets kicks. Cruzin for three is long. Defensive rebound belongs to Jerebko. Håkansson. This is Håkansson's time now. Take the time and the air out of the ball. Up 5. Oh, the baseline open. 4 is nowhere to go. Has to spin for the 2. Doesn't get it to go. With an interesting matchup. Braganda can't guard him, surely. He's going to kick it. Cruzin drops it to the corner. Filipovic back out to Cruzin. Little 2-man game. Filipovic for 3. Got it! Well, here's the block. That is the cleanest block you'll ever see. And then they share the ball perfectly for Borg with his feet set for 3. A steal, a block, ball movement for 3. But Filipovic is not done. He makes the 3, takes it to a 2-point game. A 3 is short and way short. Filipovic has it. Croatia, chance to tie or lead. Oh, nice pass, but they turn it over. Cruzin, I don't think he thought he had the option to get that. To the inside, Braganda will be fouled. And Braganda will continue his free-throw journey. And misses yet another one. Simon Braganda is 2 for 8 from the free throw line. Make that 2 for 9. He's going to have nightmares about his free throw percentage on this game when you consider that coming into the game, he was shooting 80% from the line. He tells you that free throws is not a mental game. Filipovic. Braganda gets that matchup he doesn't like. Oh, it's out of bounds. Zubcic just couldn't handle it. Great job, though, by Jerebko. Just stayed with him, didn't step off. 14 turnovers apiece. Just 2 points in the game. Last 2 minutes of the first period of overtime. Borg needs a pass, finds one. Going to clear that side out. Forge for 2. Tough move. Tough move. He's been tremendous in overtime. The steal, the layup, the power move. Good Forge getting it done. Sweden have the 4-point lead. 1:52 remains. Timeout, Croatia.
Čaka dođi mjesto Zubčića i ovaj vrati svoj isti. Ej, kad smo rekli, Klip, nemoj mi igrati ti svoje igraš ovdje pick and roll, jebo. Odigraj akciju do kraja. Ajmo odigrat 4 dole za šaku, ej. Spusti dole. Back pick mali ovdje, ili jasno, kruška za tebe, znači Ramo, ti si prvi pas, ide back pick za tebe, za krušku. Ako nemamo ništa, mirno, izađi, idemo ovaj centralni pick and roll, mali roll, gledaj ekstra pas za ovaj.
Well, my servo crowd is not what it should be, but I think they go on pick and roll. Filipovic has been, I've said this so many times, has been absolutely tremendous. He has really been the spark that has dragged Croatia back into this game. Makovic was good, but Filipovic, just different level. Sedovita point guard, has the basketball, need to score, down 4, 1:40 to go. Sakic wants it, great defensive effort. Sakic has it, they've got to give him some space to play right now. Cruzlin, turnover, no, he recovered. Cruzlin with no time, he's got to go up. Sakic takes a prayer, it is not answered. That is a defensive series by Sweden. And where the ball needs to be. Ludvig Akasson has it, and he should keep it until they want to run what they want to run. Great entry to the post. That cut off the glass is no good. That's an effort on the offensive boards. It'll stay with Sweden. He can't make a free throw. Briganda. But without him, they're lost. He's just a rebound machine for the Swedish national team. 1:06 remain. 11-11 on the second chance points. Håkansson tries to turn the corner. They switch, nice pass to the inside. Briganda goes up with a right hand hook, doesn't get it to drop. Sakic pulls the trigger for 3, off the glass, the window's open. Oh, 1 point game. Håkansson, they need a good one. To the corner, good for 2. Opens it to a 3-point game, 1 possession game. Croatia have to do it all again. Filipovic pulls the trigger for 3. He's good. Oh, he's unconscious in this second half. Sweden will take the timeout with 15.8 seconds remaining. Filipovic has just breathed life into Croatia's chances in the game. Let's take a listen to this Swedish timeout. We're tied at 88 apiece.
Upp till fist. Okej? Fist. Bra spacing. Passa ut bollen vid få skott. Offensiv retur.
Byter dem. Du har lilla killen boll. Du letar efter dig.
Ja.
Okej?
Så gå lite tidigare och så ser vi om det finns byte eller inte.
Ja. Okay.
Yes, vi tar det. Viktor tar in bollen. Eller hur? Jonas. Ludde. Jag köper den. Ludde hämtar den. Tobbe i mitten. Simon går långt. Vi kommer ner till fist-situation. Med Ludde och Simon. Sen läser vi därifrån. Okej? Om det är clear out, Simon går ner och fightas. Annars Ludde tar upp.
Here we go then. Sweden now have 15.8 seconds to win it. Goran Filipovic, 28 points, 5 from 5 from the three-point line. Never has a man deserved to win for his country as he does right now. Croatia will take it from the baseline, which means they have the whole of the 15.8 for them, with no tie, hopefully for Croatia to get a look back at it. Håkansson can't leave it too late though. They show hard, there's only 4 on the clock. Where is Håkansson going? Inside, takes a poor shot, and the second possession running. Sweden make a mess of end of game. And we're going to overtime too. "16 seconds. And you gotta be able to get more than this. Go earlier than that and you've got wide open people on the perimeter. And Filipovic, as you can see, the air just gets sucked out of the arena here. And Croatia hanging on to the World Cup opportunity by the skin of their teeth. 88 apiece. End of overtime 1. Sweden's 59% from the free throw line. 11 missed free throws is going to be the headline if they lose this. Both teams above 40% from the three-point line. If Croatia get out of this with a win, it could absolutely ignite their World Cup qualifying campaign. Struggling until this second half. They have found a way, and that way has been through Goran Filipovic. There'll be a lot of people on the phone phoning this one through. Don't you love this sport? Fans from both countries right next to each other, just loving the moment. Sweden will have the possession at the start of overtime 2. Akanson has it. And Borg gets a handle. Quick release on the 3, hits nothing. You love the aggression of it. You love the decision. Sweden still have a foul to give. 88 apiece. Filipovic. In the moment. Matkovic goes to the inside, is fouled, and will go to the free throw line. Coach Muller-Omerovic is national team gives you this opportunity because you've got players on your bench. And this guy, although he misses the first of the free throws, Karlo Matkovic, alongside Filipovic, have been the stories of this second half revival by Croatia. Matkovic to give Croatia the lead, which he does. This will test our Sweden, the team we've been talking about throughout this game. They share the ball as well as anybody. Akanson will take the ball screen, gets down to the middle, into the lane. I think they're going to call a little bit of footwork. They are. Here's the penetration. Sakic steps in, comes off the knee. Not really sure it's a foot violation, but anyway. Turnover. Filipovic. They turn down the open 3 and they penetrate. Sakic attacks it. Great scramble. They wrap it. The 3 is good. Oh, ho, ho. From absolutely nowhere, Ramlak knocks down the 3. And Croatia with the 4-point lead. And a bit of passion. There was no timeout called. Everyone thought there was. Still 4:01 to go. And in this game, 4:01 is an eternity. I can't believe but it looked like the hand was going up for the timeout. There's got to be another camera angle than that. That's what I can only assume that's what they're checking. we don't have the referees mic'd up, so we can't help you on that. But the Croatians were insistent that the timeout was called. Surely we can get a decision a little quicker than this. 92-88. Overtime 2. We now have 3 officials at the table. There's the 3, goes in, and you can't see it in this camera angle, but it looked like the hands came up for a timeout. Having another look. And the whistle and the buzzer went straight after you saw the hands go up. So we're looking at an unsportsmanlike foul now by Sakic. Wow, what that? Well, I apologize. I didn't see it. I really couldn't see that at all. The 3 officials obviously did. So the 4-point lead is going to get wiped out. Shame we didn't have the referees mic'd up. Hakanson on the Borg on the free throw line. Goes 1 for 2, and the free throw woes for Sweden just continue. Still back to a single possession game. 59%, 12 free throws missed. Hakanson has it. They show hard, they lift, looks inside. Gander steps out, gets it off the ball, who attacks it. Turnover, overpass. Sakic, Filipovic, Makovic, Sakic gets it back to Filipovic, attacks the middle, ball knocked away, foul called, and Filipovic will go to the free throw line. There's the foul. Briganda's offensive confidence, if that's the way to word it, appears to finally have been affected by those missed free throws. Didn't want to go up, looked to make the bounce pass, and turned it over. Filipovic on the free throw line. Makes the first, no surprise at all. 3:40 to go. Overtime 2. World Cup qualifier in Europe. And Filipovic has 29 points, 4 from 6 from the free throw line. He hasn't missed a 3. Chipped in with 4 assists as well. Well, gonna curse him now. Misses the free throw. 4-point game. Hakanson. They show hard on the screen. Now they've got to recover. Sweden become a little bit dribble focused. Now they're going to move the ball. Nice cut. Ball's knocked away. Mid-range for 2 is no good. And you can, oh, Croatia have just thrown the ball away. It could have gone down the floor to make this a 7-point or a 6-point advantage. And Makovic, a little sloppy for a 20-year-old. Hates the moment. And Sweden have a chance. Another chance. Borg. Hakanson lifts. They fill the double team. Foul called him. Makovic is going to get another negative stat. Yep, you know exactly how Coach Milo Amirovic feels as Hakanson makes the first. To make this a 2-point game with 3 minutes to go, which he can't do. That's the 13th free throw they've missed. Filipovic outside, will move it on. Kruslin drops it inside. Matkovic tries to back in. Gets to the middle, goes up, knocks away. Gonna have to throw a pair. Kruslin, oh, it's dropped the three from deep. Sweden have got to answer. Nice pass. Foul on the play and one. Super pass by Borg. Urepko, great control, takes the contact, will go to the free throw line. And that's not the phrase that most Swedish fans want to hear at the moment, going to the free throw line. Sakic will sit and fouls out. That's huge for Croatia. His experience has been immense. Well, go Sakic. Just about get the roll. Sakic has had 11 points and 7 rebounds. Kruslin on the free throw line. Gets a soft touch. "19 points personal for Kruslin, none of them bigger than the 3 he just made with no time on the clock. 2 minutes, just over. 5-point game, Sweden. That's going to be Kruslin's foul. Becoming a little free throw competition at the moment. Akanson's going to be going to the free throw line. Full foul for Kruslin. Players' game right now. It's almost as though the two coaches have just got to trust their guys right now. Akanson makes the first. This will make it a single possession game if he makes the second. Still 2:10 to go. 27 points, 57% from the field. He's got 7 assists as well. Makes both, 3-point game. Sweden show a little pressure. Filipovic. Kruslin, that combination in the backcourt has been effective. The 3 is good. Off the bench. Zubcic gets his feet set and just fills it up. They try and answer and do. Oh, 3 for 3. Akanson answers the 3 with a 3 of their own. We're back to a 3-point game with 1:44 to go. Oh. Filipovic. Off the ball screen on a reposition. Matkovic dived and was open. They missed him. Kruslin, 5 on the shot. Steps back for the 3. Is long. Sweden come down with it. And they missed the Gerdfors down the floor. 3-point game, 1:17 to go. Canson has it. Oh, it's a turnover. Great hands by Kruslin, but he steps out of bounds. Or did he foul? Yep, Tobias Borg is going to foul and walk Kruslin out of bounds. Kruslin will go and walk the floor to shoot the 2. Borg's full foul. 1:08 remains. Krusman on the free throw line. It's a 2-possession game right now. Two for two. And Sweden will take the timeout. They trail 5 with 1:08 to go. You got to think they're going to advance the basketball, and with a 14-second shot clock, need to score. Let's take a listen.
Simon, Jonas, Chris, Tobbe or Ludde, you can decide. Tobbe or Ludde here, okay? Go through. Jonas for Chris. Screen, slip out. Jonas coming on the second one, using it, okay? You can pop, short roll, whatever you, depending on their needs. They're gonna switch in here. And if they switch, we get Jonas, you can pass to Chris and go down. Simon is already here. Yeah, then Simon is already here to go high-low. Yeah, you go through to this corner. But Simon needs to be on the dunker spot. Okay? A lot of time left. Let's go. Go.
Coach is right. There's a lot of time left. 1:08 in the second period of overtime. Croatia still have the timeout. Where does Sweden go? Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3, they need to score. Kanson will get the ball screen. They've got to stagger away from the ball. Kanson. Now they've got nothing. And 8 seconds on the clock. Godforsh going to work on the inside. Step through, is blocked. Markovic comes down with a huge block. Huge. Against Sweden, end game situation. They'll rue it. 10 on the possession. Filipovic has it. What a crazy defensive play by Europe. Cole goes into Filipovic's space. Decisions under pressure at end of game. And these are vital. Filipovic. I hesitate to say to ice it, misses the first. If he makes this, it's still a 2-possession game. Still light at the end of the tunnel for Sweden. Misses both, more than light at the end of the tunnel. Still a 2-possession game, but they have to go quick. Borg. Kanson, they've got to get a shot. Croatia chase. Borg's wide open for 3 for a lifeline. He's no good. And Filipovic chases it down. Krusman has it. He's going to take the 3. Is off. And the ball will.
Timeout, Croatia. Timeout.
Croatia will take the timeout with a 5-point advantage. And they could be close to literally taking the victory from the jaws of defeat.
Ej, specijal, gledaj šta radi. Specijal, gledaj. Znači, 4-3, prvi je ovdje blok, okej. Pomjeri.
They just have to get it in.
Znači, idemo. 5 za 4.
Even if they don't get it in, it's not the end of the world as long as they don't foul. These guys have already decided. They were close, so close, twice. A shot to win it, twice. And they really got no shot on both occasions. But this could be a watershed for Croatia. They have changed They're unrecognizable from the team that played in the first half. They lead 103.98, 5.4 seconds to go. And have the ball. They throw it above the ring. That'll do it. They take the three. We're talking game margins now. That assistant coach may well get a tech. That could be huge. That gives them a 1-point advantage in the head-to-head between the two teams. Should they be tied at the end of the World Cup first round group. And that heads up coach. Got to give coach so much credit for really, he wasn't celebrating the win. He's trying to get the winning margin in the head-to-head. And Sweden will throw a prayer that he's not going to answer. And Croatia have not only got the win, but they've got the head-to-head over Sweden. And that could be an enormous, enormous result. Is that the first win of a huge comeback for Croatia? 105.98. They get the win, they get the head-to-head. And 2 periods of overtime ago, we were looking at Sweden potentially qualifying. Now, Croatia have just done a huge amount of good to their chances of qualifying. The number that's going to kill you is missing 13 free throws. Sweden shot 62% from the free throw line. Everything else is going to be tight. Great job on the glass by Croatia. Both teams shared the ball beautifully and looked after it. 2 periods of overtime, 8 and 11 turnovers. Betzan with 31, Filipovic 29, Kruzlin with 21, and Madovic with 16. Those three literally carried Croatia to the win. That's World Cup qualifier basketball. That's potentially Croatia on the way back. Sweden have to regroup and have to remember that they are 2-2 and still have 2 games to play and still have a chance of qualifying. Let's have a look at the best plays of the second half. I don't know if you've got enough time for all the great plays there were. This is when things are looking great for Sweden. They're sharing the ball, they're getting open looks, they're building the lead. But then Filipovic, Kruzlin, and Matkovic, and Filipovic, with his defense to start off with, just ignited Croatia. They reawoke Croatia. Matkovic above the ring. He had 3 alley-oops in the second half. The 20-year-old was just a different level to anyone else that had played for Croatia until that point. Sakic added those years of experience. Hakanson shot the 3 ball particularly well, but down the end of the game, couldn't give himself enough separation to get it. Briganda was a hero for Sweden, and then he'll remember his free throw stats. Now a double-double in regulation, Briganda. So many opportunities in regulation for Sweden to close this out. But they didn't manage to do it. And let's not forget, it's Croatia you're playing. Wow, it's just, you got to take it in. The comeback. Not just the 15-point comeback in regulation, but they were down 7 in overtime. And Matkovic came up with huge plays around the glass. That's just a phenomenal performance by Croatia.